So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's vlog. So today you guys are gonna come with me on appointment, and you guys are also gonna get a chance to walk my free property.
Told you not to call here. It's not for sale. Quit texting me and aggravate.
It's been a minute since I bought this house, and we are gonna use it as a rental property. Been kind of not going over there, just of course because number one, it's quite a far ride, and number two, I haven't had any money lately to start working on it. So finally we had some closings that happen, big closings. We finally have some money that we can spend. Now we're gonna go ahead and start the renovation process. So this place is gonna be turned into a rental property. Again, I got this property for free, okay? I really did, for free. Got the deed signed over to me at absolutely no cost. All I did was I paid for it to record at the courthouse, and I closed on it. That was it. Literally was like maybe 50 bucks. So it could be called the $50 house, but it doesn't sound as good as free. Backstory to that, I did have to pay some back taxes on it. I also paid for a title search and for title insurance, because you never know. So now I own this house. But free houses don't ever look good. So this is my second free house. Literally, legit. This is not a trick or clickbait or anything like that. I really got the house for free. Long story short, mortgage company that she had went under, disappeared off the planet. They don't exist anymore, so she couldn't sell it, or she couldn't sell it traditionally. So I'm an untraditional kind of guy. I decided, you know what? I'll take the risk. I'll buy it. It's not in foreclosure, no loose pens pending, nothing. Like, the mortgage company makes golf balls now. That's how bad this situation is. But, you know, if we hold it long enough as a rental, or use some special attorney magic, we can get this mortgage to fall off. But enough of that. Let's get the day started. All right, until we get Adrian on. So, Alex, today's gonna be a very busy day for you. Very, very, very busy. So I started up all the text messaging lines. So you're gonna get
Goddamn Joe Rogan.
Yeah, you also have, there's a long-term drip going on with Florida, and with I think there's some stuff in Charlotte that's also dripping.
Alright.
Alex also tried to clean out some of that, replied. Some of that stuff is, you know, owners, either Terrell doesn't know what to do with it.
Alright.
You know, just, you know what to do. So just go in there. It's a lot less than you usually have to deal with. Remember, he's on the backside.
No, I know. I cleaned out some of it the other day, so like it's all like only like a day old, 2 days old.
Yeah, 2 days old. So please just try to get it all cleaned up.
He's been doing a good job. He's been doing a real good job. Like it's all been, for the most part, he's been clearing out majority of the not interested. But no, he's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing really good. So try to keep your offers under 30K if possible. If they're even close to 30K, still run comps. Because I think, and this is an I think, for a busted down property, full brick, 1,200 square feet, they will buy it off of us for about 60K.
Damn.
Because ARV is 170 to 180 right now in Forest City.
That's insane.
It is insane. So the real estate meeting that I went to the other day, they were, you know, basically talking about why Forest City is a great area for you to invest in. Here's the crazy part. So Forest City, the appreciation in Forest City. So last year you could buy a fully renovated house for $100,000. The same house this year is probably 170, 180. And the reason is because there's a shortage of homes under 200,000. So where are people gonna go if they can't afford a house? Or in Charlotte, they're gonna run out to Shelby, Forest City, Spindale, which Forest City has lower crime than Shelby. That's where we gotta, I guess, you know, present our opportunities and take advantage of the situation there.
Do they got a lot of stuff as far as like city plans going on in the Forest City?
So they developed, or they created a 13-mile rail trail that people from all across the country come and hike this rail trail. They said that they're building a second hotel because they don't have enough short-term rentals available for people to come and stay. So what that tells me, it's a great Airbnb spot.
That's hype.
All right, so there she is. So I'll pop some pictures up here so that way you guys can see inside. But this house, man, it needs a lot of work. A lot of work. But, you know, that's all right. That's what we specialize in, right? Some super beat up houses. But this one is gonna need quite a bit of work. But even though we got this thing at a really smoking hot price, got it for $45,000. We could wholesale it for about $85,000, maybe even $90,000. ARV on it is about $240,000 to $250,000. It's gonna need a heck of a lot of title work. So it's an inherited property, multiple people dead, and I'm gonna have to give this to some people that I know that specialize in finding dead people and heirs and all that good stuff. So that's what we're gonna work with on this one. And on my way from here, I'm gonna go to another property that I'm gonna take a look at, which is a fire damage house.
Looks like money.
So here we are in no man's land, and we're actually coming to you live from Lexington, North Carolina. This place is a total loss. I was hoping that there was just like some minor fire damage, but clearly this place is a complete loss. And it sucks, man, because I remember picking up this house, and when I was out here, you know, there was quite a few bums hanging out front. And that's what ended up happening. Had some squatters that went in there, and they were trying to keep warm. It's been cold these past couple of weeks, and you know, the place went up in flames. Sucks for the owner of this property. It sucks for the community, because now they lost one more house, and you know, that's never a good thing. The community itself around here, I mean, it's an older community, a lot of rundown houses and stuff. Can't really see that well, a lot of trees and stuff. Could have had it fixed up, could have made it look nice, could have made this neighborhood look nice. But instead, now they got this thing to look at. And, you know, it looks like crap. But man, this house, I'm so afraid of like stepping on a nail or something. Even though I'm wearing my boots, but this house is done. Super done. Can't do nothing. I can still give him land value, so at least there's something there for him. But hopefully, you know, he'll take it. If not, you know, of course, he's gonna have to demo this house. They're gonna put a demo lien on it from the city because they're gonna end up tearing this thing down. So hopefully that won't happen, and we can take over it, and we can just call the fire department up, and they'll burn it down for free. So let's get out of here. We're gonna go head over to my free house and see what kind of work this place needs. Now, I have been over there not too long ago, but I gotta make a checklist this time that I'm going down there. Plus, I wanna show you guys this place since I haven't been able to before. All right, so here we are, we finally made it. And I know that this place may look like it needs a lot of work, but this is actually not too bad. I mean, for an absolutely free house, it is very solid. Nothing really wrong with it, just some minor cosmetic stuff. But overall, I am very happy with this buy. Very, very happy. Now, it is gonna need some flooring. Has no flooring whatsoever. And it's gonna need quite a few other things, but overall, it's in pretty good shape. So overall, what made this a good deal? Well, number one, I got it for basically for free. Number two is that this property, even if it was in worse shape than this, it still would have been a good deal because ARV in this neighborhood is about 160, even though this is a modular home. We still do trailers, we still do modular homes, we do residential, we do commercial, we do it all. We never knock a property for whatever it might be or you know, what people think of it. As far as trailers go, I just bought a trailer right now. It's actually closing next week and we're gonna make good money on it as a rental. Now, if I bought a trailer to flip it, you know, that's kind of like a gray area. You don't really flip trailers. Trailers are good for one thing, and that is rentals. You can make a good rental property or an owner finance deal out of a trailer. Now this property, it's a modular home, so conventional financing would be actually pretty easy to get. It's not that hard. And the property itself is in pretty good shape. I mean, besides the fact that it has a couple holes in the wall from somebody vandalizing the property, the bathrooms need to be cleaned up. They also need flooring. You know, a few other minor things like the windows being broken. You know, those are minor things that can be done easily and not that expensive. So far, the contractor that I had come out here quoted me about $13,000 in labor, and that's just to go ahead and clean, paint, get the flooring done, and patch up everything that needs to be done in here, and also fix the windows. So with $13,000 in labor, I can assume that it's gonna take about $13,000 in materials, so we're looking at about $26,000 in the project. Not including the HVAC, which he's unable to do, but I got a quote from an HVAC guy. He charged me $5 grand to put a new unit inside and a new unit outside the property. So that is actually a great deal. So 30K, this place will be rent ready and ready to roll. And as you can see behind me, I mean, this place is not absolutely terrible, but this is a cosmetic only repair. Like this is like very, very minor work, something that can be easily done. You don't need a general contractor. You can use a handyman like I'm currently using. This guy is as close to a general contractor as you could get without the general contractor fees. Now, how did I get this property for free? So, cold called this lady off of this tax delinquent list. It was $10,000 in tax delinquency. And she said, hey, you know, I want this thing out of my hands. You guys can have it for free. I don't want it. You know, it has a mortgage attached to it. I can't get the mortgage off. The mortgage company doesn't exist. So she went ahead and signed over her rights to the property, and we were able to pick this thing up. I gave her $500 just to make everything legal, because you can't, I mean, you could sell it for $1, but I wanted to give her $500. I knew that I could either hold on to this thing and write out the mortgage, or I could try to get my lawyer to delete the mortgage. Don't ask me how she's able to do it, because I have no idea, but I don't really ask questions because I'm not an attorney, and I'd rather just have my attorney take care of it. Key to this business, if you want free houses or really cheap houses, get good attorneys that can work through problems or title issues, because those problems or title issues make this property less valuable. This property, if I wanted to sell it right now, somebody will buy it, but they're not gonna pay much money because of the title issues that come with it. So that's why I basically got it for free, because it has title issues. I had to pay the back taxes too. And then now we're gonna go ahead and start working on it. See what needs to be done. Make sure that, you know, his quote of the $13,000 in labor is exactly what I need done. And that way we can get this thing rolling. I wanna get this thing fully cleaned up, fully rented out, and I want it ready to roll in 30 days. So hopefully we can start on this project on Monday, and I can come up here and show you guys how it looks. But that's it for me, guys. I'm done for the day. Today's been a full day, very, very full day. I'm gonna go ahead and make my list here, get everything down packed. That way when the contractor gets here, we can go ahead and get this thing rolling. I hope you found this video informative, and I'll catch you guys on another vlog.